Insights, a weekly gift of guidance on navigating the uncertain world that you are now living in. Published every Tuesday since 2014. In this episode, the guides talked about, where do you look for meaning in your life? Looking for meaning suggests it's out there somewhere when it's inside you. It is your core reason for being here, doing what matters to you while you're here. Anything less than that will be a disappointment. This difference is not subtle. You will know it by the way it feels. So what can you identify as having real meaning to you, and why? Write that down. Next, write down how your answers made you feel. This will lead to a realization like something you didn't expect. You will suddenly know how to act on what you first wrote down about what has real meaning to you and why. You will know your reason for being here, rather than remaining stuck and wondering about it, causing you to second guess yourself. In fact, if you ever get lost again, forgetting why you're here, all you need to do is review what you wrote. This is how you will uncover what has been hidden inside you while reminding you why you're here. Once you make it a priority to start living, expect to do more writing about it, because like you already experienced, that's how you will save a lot of time and guesswork to begin living what matters to you. Doing this for just 15 minutes a day will produce amazing results. When your writing becomes a conversation, like it has a life of its own, you have made a spiritual connection to your guides. This is when your life will begin to really make sense. The life you intended to live once you got here with the help of your guides. You will be on a solid path with them to make it a reality. So let's see what the guides have to say about today's insight. Where do you look for meaning in your life? And here they go. Wanting you to realize this has been our work with you. Our first and foremost intention to see you live that out. You will be very disappointed if you miss it. And it's our job to see that you don't. However, you have free will, and we are hindered by that because we cannot interfere with your choices. Very soon, you will want to realize why we are so determined to see you succeed. Good. Changes are on the horizon, and No one will be left out. You will be capable of performing on this because your world is shifting to a new level of consciousness, and you are equipped to move that way. Only have a short time before you wake up and learn to honor yourself. Valuable ways of living and working will unravel your last world. You mean the earth, right? Yeah. In other words, it'll be a time gone by, something that's obsolete. Yes. A world in transition with all its inhabitants will all join in. So this thing about where do you look for meaning in your life and in this lifetime. This is a powerful lifetime, you guys. For all of us who are here, we intended to be a part of this. It's not something to be afraid of. It's not something to try to run away from. None of that will work. This is your time to have meaning, not just make money, not the world that you grew up in, really, where it's, corruption, greed, lies, manipulation, fear tactics, everything. Okay, that's the obsolete old world that's going to be that we're transferring from into this new consciousness. Okay, it's going to be more fulfilling than that. That was based in lack. That's why people couldn't get enough of it. They thought they'd never have enough of it, because God forbid should you ever run out. We're not going to be living in a world of lack. The absolute opposite of that. Okay, that's the world we're moving into, and we're all playing our part in that. Imagine that. This is a really incredible lifetime. So you guys, wherever you look for meaning in your life, start writing about it. That's what these journals are for. Start writing about it. My Guided Journey on Amazon, Linda Deer, okay, or on my website, lindadeer.com, and start doing your investing that little bit of chunk of time, quiet time, that peaceful time, that critical time that brings you back to your center, that lets you tell yourself the truth about what really has meaning for you, what really matters to you, and start moving that way. The more you express it on the pages, the guides are with you when you do that, the sooner it will start to unfold. You will start attracting it, okay? But you have to be listening and awake so you don't miss it when it shows up. And write that down too. You're going to have a whole chronological system of looking back at what you wrote, review, and see how it all ties together. That's how you're going to find a life of meaning. Okay? You're going to find it right there on those pages where you tell yourself the truth. Okay. You have help. You are never alone and always being guided